Hello, welcome to the NORC Indycar series coming from Auto Club Speedway for the running in the NORC Indycar Championship race. This is the last race of the Indycar season. As we take a look at your starting order, Ken Henry, take it away.
In row number 1 on the pole is number 8 of Josh Robin. Rolling off second beside him, number 1 car of Jared Darling. And row number 2, Old Man in the next tail car, Cody Miller. Alongside him, Oculus sponsored John Barry.
And row number 3 at number 93 of Matt Hamilton to his outside, number 15 of Will Klein. Row 4 at the 89 of Sean Williams to his outside, and number 31 of Ken Henry.
In row number 5, the 41 of Tom Mercier. And in 10th, Aaron Smith, probably wreck. And rounding out the field, Brandon Stringer.
So let's take a look at our point situation here. Efren Embry will not be able to start the race, even though he is the points leader, because he got suspended last week. Sean Williams will then take over the points lead. He has a 12-point advantage over the 74. So him and Sean, really, the only thing he really needs to do is just finish in the top 5, and he will lock up the championship. Your points leader unable to race this race because you take out Joshua underneath the caution during the Atlanta race. So this is going to really come down between the 89 and the 74 for the championship. As we come off of turn 4, pace car will make the hard left-hand turn down the pit road here. Josh Allen, Jared Darling leading to the green, and the final race of the NORC IndyCar Series is underway here at Auto Club Speedway.
Josh Robin off to an early lead with Cody Miller in the 28, following in pursuit. See that low line getting a big run through the turns.
Yeah, we're going to see this being at night. There's going to be a lot of grip on this track right now, so that's going to promote a lot of pack racing. You'll see a lot of slingshot drafting as we go down the straightaways. As we come off of turn 4 here, it's going to be a drag race to see which one of these cars is going to make it to the line first. And we're going to be 3 wide here as we head into turn 1. I wasn't even really not sure who led that lap as we go into turn 1. 3 wide here. And this is only a 40-lap race. This race will go by in a hurry. See, we got some swerving going on as we go down the back. Oh, really close as we head into the third corner.
Real tight racing across the top 4 and 5 there. Really pinching down towards that white line.
Yeah, you gotta be careful though. That lead car, when he's on the transition between the racetrack and the apron, these cars are a lot more sensitive to that compared to the NASCAR stock cars. So if you just touch that apron just the wrong spot, it will spin this car around. You know, here going about 250, not 250, about 220 to 230 miles an hour down a straightaway. It doesn't take much to get these things on balance. See, so far it's pretty much been a side-by-side battle between Cody Miller and Josh Allen. Jared Darling, no, oh, we got contact behind him. Oh, wow.
Big hits for both 89 and 93.
And we go in a death spiral for Matt Hummel. That car just keeps flipping over. And one of your championship contenders, the 89, Sean Williams, is involved. Caution is out. Let's take a look at the replay. See, it looks like, Matt Hummel looks like he came across the nose of the 74 and another championship contender. And, wow, into the wall above him, Sean Williams go. The 89 goes spinning, and you see Matt Hummel just starts barrel rolling down the banking. Probably flipped by about, I'd say, close to 15 times. Luckily, there is one reset for everybody in this series, but we know for a fact that both those cars can be using their resets. Let's go on board with Matt Hummel. And it looks like he checked up a little bit there, and he got ran over by the 74.
Yeah, it looked like it was just an accordion effect.
This really dizzy ride, really similar to the girls that he drugs. But we're going to be open here for pit road here. We only ran about 3 to 4 laps here. I'm not going to think we're going to get the top 2. Josh Robin and Cody Miller are going to stay out. And Jared Darling will lead the rest of the field down pit road. with the conditions of the way they are, you know, pretty much full throttle, I don't think tires will be that much of a factor, but well, guess what, just waiting to see as everyone comes out pit road and make their way into their stalls. Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
Aaron Smith has flipped over the pit wall. What was
oh my
that?
Goodness. How did that happen?
As these guys come off pit road, it looks like Will Klein will win the race off pit road, and we need to check on the pit crew members there because we have flying Aaron Smith going through there and just murdering people. It's going board. This is with Aaron Smith. Oh, he just gets punted. Then he goes behind the pit wall. He is upside down. He's going to have to tow.
I'm not sure if he even really had anyone. Oh, he had the Tom Mercier and the 41 behind him.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Whew.
So, Aaron Smith, once again proving that he has the worst luck in NORC, as he goes. I've never seen a wreck like that ever. But pace car's going to make the hard left-hand turn for our first restart of the night. And Josh Robin is still remaining your leader. Ooh, Cody Miller tried rolling the start, didn't work. Josh Robin's away. And he'll take a huge advantage over the rest of these guys as they head off in turn 1. However, the draft in these cars is just so strong that it looks like, I think that is Will Klein there bustling his way, trying to get second place. These guys will end up bringing him back down as we head back into turn 3. Oh, we're trying to make it 3 wide back here. Here goes Hank Henry. Oh, wow. That wasn't contact. It was extremely close. That's going to send Cody Miller up the racetrack. He's going to go bound back from second out of the top 5.
We should see Will Klein catch up to Cody pretty easy with how strong the draft is in these cars.
Yeah, he should be able to make a pretty decent run on him down this back straightaway here. You can see Josh Robin, he's swerving, trying to break that draft. Here comes Will Klein. He's going to be right on that rear bumper. He's going to run this, I think he's going to run this a little bit higher because there is some dirty areas. He gets that massive run coming off of turn 4. He's going to be side by side of him coming to the start finish line. We got Ken Henry. Here's this 74 who is lagging and absolutely terrible right now. We got 4 cars underneath a blanket here racing for the top position. Whoa! Will Klein got really close. Ken Henry, whatever his name is, almost knocked down the wall coming off of turn 2. Ooh, we got some sparks going on. I think that 74's connection is starting to give up on him a little bit here. And you see he's blinking quite bad. Now Josh Robin, he's decided his connection started crapping on him as well. So we got 2 blinkers up here racing up here. This is a recipe for a disaster.
There's a 28 of Cody Miller making a move on the 31 of Caden Henry. He's falling back towards, it looks like, the 1 of Jared Darling. Might be someone else.
Yeah, I believe that might be the 7 of Brennan Stringer. As these guys are going to go double foul here as they head up in turn 1. And we're still side by side for the race lead. Will Klein's been stuck to the outside. There's Josh Robin here for the last couple laps ever since he's got up next to him. He gets to run coming off the corner, and actually it looks like he might be able to clear him. Ooh, but Josh Robin pulls it back down to the inside. Oh, we got 1 car around.
That's a 28.
Yep. Cody Miller had backed it into the wall here. Let's take a look at the replay, see what happened here. This is Ken Henry just, kind of washed up the track a little bit and got into the back of him. Oh, that's some heavy contact to the rear.
I think he might have to use a reset.
Yeah, the thing is, they will replace the rear and front wings, but I think that damage, I think he might have hit hard enough to go on board. He definitely washed up the track. Ooh, got some front wing damage from that as well. But I think Cody backed into the wall so hard he might have to use a reset here. So pit road will be open. And it looks like that Will Klein is going to stay out. Looks like with an NORC car staying out back there. I believe, I'm not really sure who's the other car to stay out. Oh, it looks like it's Jared Darling staying out. So as we come down pit road, as we see, pit road has not been a cakewalk for these guys. We've already seen one car flip over the wall coming down pit road. And so we got Josh Robin and the 74, both of them lagging. They're lagging into each other.
Oh, it's gonna be close. I think the
Yeah.
31 got Josh off pit road.
Yeah, it looks like Cody Miller did use a reset because he didn't stay in his box that long, so he will be down one reset.
Only two people staying out, Will Klein and Jared Darling. They're gonna lead us to the green.
Yeah, Will Klein, once he get up front there, he showed a lot of power staying to the outside of Josh Robin here. Now he's going to be on slightly older tires to see how that holds up against the rest of the field. And the green flag's back out, run away with the 74 back there. It's lagging terrible. No, look out, Jared Darling, he's all over the place.
Ooh,
Oh, they're going for each other. Oh, he's coming across. Oh, wow, someone just
my.
nailed two cars up in the air. Caution's back out again. Here comes the pace car. Murders Matt Hummel. He is now officially deceased.
That might take him out of the race. I think he used the reset earlier on that lap 2 wreck.
Yeah, see what happened to Jarrett Darling here. Oh,
Looks
he
like,
hit the transition. See, he was putting power down. He was on the older tires and just being down there in that transition to cause him to wash up. And oh, Aaron Smith going in the air again along with Matt Hummel. Those guys are done. Yeah, so you take those two out of the race. He's going on board with Bad Luck Brian here. And see, those guys are up top, and it does come down right in front of them. I tell him one thing, he's been about good 50 feet up in the air. Sean Williams here. It looks like I think he net coded through Matt Hummel, so I think that's going to save Sean Williams using their reset.
He got real lucky.
And I'll tell you one thing, we're starting to lose some cars in this field, and the 74 lagging, he can't really race. This is starting to look good for Sean Williams. He had a 12-point advantage over the 74. And with how little cars we got left on the track as we're back to green flag racing, I think as long as the 74 doesn't win, I think Sean Williams would get the championship. And we see Will Klein with a great jump. See Josh on his connection isn't much better. And the 74 is just lagging terrible. That's really going to impede his ability to race up front. See Cody Miller making the move on Ken Henry here. He will take over second place. You're going to see this big draft run he's going to get on the 15 of Will Klein as they head down the front straightaway. See, he's going to peek to the outside here. Got Josh on there with the potato connection. Yeah, I think he uses Frontier, which might be the worst high-speed internet provider you can possibly get. That and Windstream is pretty bad too. He's going to try to go up top here and make it 3 wide up here. Oh, Will Klein! Oh, Will Klein! Look out! Look out!
Wow, that's an amazing save.
I think he caught the apron there going through the corner, and almost lost it. And that's going to give the lead over to Cody Miller. Josh Robbins right behind him, as we got 15 laps to go here at Auto Club Speedway. Ken Henry taking a look to the inside. This is a battle for third. He got that front wing replaced after the contact with Cody Miller 2 cautions ago. And we see that the connection on the 74 has not improved whatsoever. Maybe he shouldn't watch all that porn. Hashtag I shouldn't know that, even though I am him. Oh.
Holy cow.
Yeah, if I was, I would not want to be anywhere around the 74 right now. So we're taking a look at the battle up front here. Cody Miller, he's got to protect that bottom lane because it seems like whoever's got the bottom lane will have the advantage. This is just really hard unless you really lag back to get the run. It's going to be really hard to complete the pass on top.
Already down to 15 laps to go here.
Oh, wow, look at that. Josh almost came down on him.
They're racing like it's the last lap already.
But the thing is, these guys, they're pulling away. Josh Allen, Will Klein, and Cody Miller, they're pulling away from this group, being led currently by Jarrett Darling. Brandon Stringer is also on that mess, along with Ken Henry. Sean Williams, as of right now, will be your champion if he maintains his position, but he's got Mr. Laggy behind him. The thing is, if both of them wreck, Sean Williams will be the champion. And so maybe he kind of wants his 74 to wreck both of them. Well, I know he wants to go for that win. As we're going to be side by side up here with 12 laps to go. Now, right now, I think Will Klein, he's in a tough spot because no matter where he goes, he's going to be stuck behind these two unless he gets a really big run. He's actually lost a little bit of ground there coming off turn 2. But he's going to like just shoot the gap. He can't go to the very top because it's too long of a way around. He needs to get underneath Cody Miller somehow. Hopes that Lamel, gets kind of battling with Josh Roman, doesn't pay attention to him, just sweep down to the inside. And these guys are continuing to pull away. Now I think what they need to start doing here is they need to start slingshot drafting each other. That way they can slowly catch up. But it depends, like they all have to recuperate on that strategy. Otherwise, this group here, the gap is kind of stabilized about a second to a second and a half as we now have 10 laps to go. This race was supposed to be 75 laps long, but I kind of derped on making this race, so now it's only 40. Speaking of derping, my connection is still terrible as we head down the back straightaway. Will Klein is trying to make that bomb work, but it's just he needs to go in the bomb. The top lane is not going to work. He goes way up the hill. That's when we kind of get 9 to go. There goes Josh Allen looking to the outside. He's going to have to time it because I don't think he's going to be able to complete the pass on the top lane. He's going to have to time it where he gets to run, come off of turn 4 in the draft and peek out and make the pass and beat him to the line of drag race.
Now we're looking back at Jared and Brandon. Looks like they're trying to do the slingshot drafting like you said earlier, but it's just not paying off.
Yeah. Yeah, so if they start racing each other, they're not going to catch up. But yeah, it does look like they are trying to do the slingshot. We saw where Sean Williams and John Berry almost got to the leader, Cal Putz, at the end of the Vegas race trying that. If they had maybe a lap or two left, they would have got there. But they made up a bunch of ground trying that. And it doesn't look like it's working for them right now. And actually, it looks like they're starting to lose a little bit of ground, as they're still side by side for the race lead. It feels like, I don't know, like Josh Allen, maybe he's just taking a little bit too much of an arc going the corner. He's losing a little bit too much time. And I think Will Klein, Josh Allen's connection there is still not improving that much. But I think Will Klein is going to dictate who wins this race. 6 to go. Ooh, Cody Miller, he can't be washing up the track like that, because if he does, he's going to open up the door. And I'm telling you right here, I think where Will Klein was at, I think he should have got a huge run and swing it down to the bottom. But maybe he didn't have enough for a run. Oh, he's going to try the apron. Is this Cody Miller going to let him back up? Oh, wow. Oh, that was close. I swear they touched right there. Oh, they did! There goes Josh running around.
He's off the track. He's off the racing surface. There's no yellow yet. They're going to keep on racing.
Managed to save it from hitting the inside of the wall, but there's not going to be a yellow for that. Cody Miller will take over the race lead. And I'm telling one thing. I'm not sure if Cody Miller got loose at come out corner or kind of came down into him, or Josh Roman came up into him. It looks like Cody Miller came down into him. This now here comes Will Klein. He's going to try it on the outside. 4 laps of racing to go here. Now I'm kind of curious. With one less car up here, can these guys catch up to him? Now Will Klein has a back connection. Yeah, this group back here is not cashing at all. Oh, really close there. 3 laps to go. Yeah, unless something's happened, unless something happens between them, a race is going to be between these 2 drivers. They have pulled away, and the second pack is not making any ground on whatsoever. There are 2 laps to go, and there is a lapper up here. This is Josh Robin. Now, I wonder how much he thought was the Cody Miller's fault right there. It's going to be interesting to see. Oh, there was more contact.
Ooh.
I think Cody Miller came up into Will Klein there. I'm not telling one thing, what that really did, that just broke both their momentum. Both of them slowed up a little bit there. And look at this, here comes the second group. Here comes Jarrett Darling. And we see now that Cody Miller, he's by himself. But he's got the draft of the lap car in front of him. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Can Cody Miller hang on to the lead? Can Sean Williams win the championship? Coming off the turn 4. Oh my god, look at this run they got on him. Down the back straightaway. Oh, he's spinning out. Oh, massive contact to the inside wall.
Oh my goodness.
And Jared Darling is going to take over the race lead. Coming off of turn number 4. Multiple cars in the wall. Sean Williams is going to win the championship. Jared Darling with the race. What happened between Cody Miller and the 8 of Josh Robin? We're going to have to take it back and take a look at that finish.
Wow.
As the fireworks are going off outside the racetrack, on the racetrack. Let's see what happened here.
Not really sure what Josh was doing there. It looked like he just weaved right in front of Cody's.
I don't know if he was angry about that incident coming off for turn 2, and he started blocking him. Let's go on board with Cody Miller here. This will give us a bit of a clearer picture. I mean, it didn't even really look like Josh didn't even move that much, but Lamel got such a run on him that he just kind of ran him back up and on board with Jared Darling here. The thing is, when they head off in the other corner there, Josh took the bottom lane and essentially sealed the victory for Jared Darling. And that's I think that's the only lap that he's going to lead, but it's the one that matters. That's going to be the last lap. As he now burns it down here. So the final IndyCar race is going to kind of have a little bit of a controversial finish.
What a crazy race.
And for all that mess, Sean Williams is going to pick up the championship as he burns it down here on the Auto Club sign. Sean Williams, he was able to pick up the victory at Michigan, that incredible race at Michigan, which was on this YouTube channel about 5 or 6 years ago, because it seems like it's been that long since we uploaded anything.
That was a great drive by him all season.
Let's take a look at the final results here. Jarrett Darling will pick up the victory. Will Klein in second. Ken Henry third. John Berry fourth. Sean Williams, your championship winner, in fifth.
Brandon Stringer, first one outside of top 5, and only his second start, I believe. In 6th, Tom Mercier 7th. Cody in 8th after that last lap wreck, didn't even make it to the start-finish line. Josh Robin 9th. Aaron Smith 10th after flipping on pit road and doing a wheelie on a couple restarts later. And then Matt Hummel rounding out the field in 11th.
As we wait till take a look at our final points positions there, Sean Williams with a 21 point advantage over John Berry. Josh Allen be third, Ken Henry fourth. Anthony Emery will fall all the way back to 5th.
Wow.
Hunter and Jared Cody, Aaron Smith, and Terrell Baker were round out in the top 10. So anyway, final thoughts on the race and on the season as a whole. I know it's going to take a while to remember the whole season because it's been almost a whole year to do only 11 races.
It was definitely crazy to watch and fun to actually be on the track racing with everybody. It was one of the more fun series to race in, even though personally I didn't get to actually win, but I thought it was always fun racing Indycars on the ovals.
Yeah, even though the amount of people who showed up for these races wasn't all that high, the racing itself was really, really entertaining. Definitely enjoyed to watch most of these races. But anyway, I like to, for me, Revin, and for Kay and Henry here for kind of showing up the last minute to get this commentary finally done. IndyCar Series is now officially over, and that means every single race from Season 5 is now officially done. So that means NASCAR, Cadillac, and IndyCar. It only took us about a full year, but we finally got everything finished. But anyway, I'd like to thank y'all for watching this NORC broadcast, and we'll see y'all next time.